Hello there, very good afternoon to you. It's finally Friday, the weekend just around the corner, and there's some gorgeous sunshine to see out the working week. And you can see on this earlier satellite and radar picture almost unbroken sunshine for much of the UK. We are expecting to see a little bit of high cloud bubbling up across more northern parts during the second half of the day. That'll turn the sunshine a little bit hazy, but even so, it's dry, settled and sunny for many. Worth pointing out that it's pretty windy down across the southwestern areas, and that's going to take the edge off the feel of the temperatures. But even so, on paper, not looking too bad at all. 19 degrees in Cardiff. As we look ahead to this evening and overnight, we are going to continue with the settled story. It's still breezy down across those southwestern areas. A little bit more cloud around, and also, of course, that wind as well. So not quite as cold as we have been seeing recently. As we start the weekend, there's more of the same. High pressure still very much in control. Chillier down the North Sea coastline thanks to an onshore breeze. But for everyone, it's pretty lovely. See you later. Hello there, very good evening to you. It's finally Friday, the weekend now just around the corner, and it's looking to be a reasonably settled weekend. Very nice indeed, largely dry and settled, as I say. Warmest in the west tomorrow, cooler and cloudier conditions starting to move in across the eastern parts on Sunday. You'll notice that I didn't mention anything about rain, and actually for some parts of the UK that is starting to become a bit of an issue now. In fact, for some areas we could be on track for our driest April on record. As you can see, the city of London so far this month has had no measurable rain at all. Even across Shetland, you've only seen 56% of what we would normally expect to see this time in the month. We should be at around 70% for all of these figures. We're really well behind on that. The potential for something a little bit more unsettled with some rain on the cards for Monday and Tuesday, but still reasonably uncertain at this stage. Let's get the detail. As we look ahead to this evening and overnight, it continues dry, it continues settled, a little bit more cloud around, and we've still got that breeze down towards the southwest. So all in all, it's not going to be quite as cold as we've seen on previous nights, but there's still the chance of a patchy rural frost. As we look ahead to tomorrow, of course, it's a very similar story. High pressure firmly in control at the moment. A little bit more fair weather cloud perhaps bubbling up in places. And towards the eastern fringes, as I mentioned, an onshore breeze is going to take those temperatures down a touch, but warm out across the western parts. Temperatures rising to around 18 degrees there in Cardiff. Absolutely lovely. Then, as I mentioned, a very similar story for many on Sunday. Dry and sunny, warmest in the west, turning cooler and cloudier in the east. Have a lovely weekend. See you soon. Hello there, very good evening to you. I hope you've had a decent end to the working week. As we look ahead to the weekend, we do so with a very similar story. We're going to be expecting high pressure to remain in control, so largely dry and settled. Warmest in the west over the next couple of days, turning a little bit cooler and cloudier in the east on Sunday, though it should still be pleasant here. As we look ahead then to the detail for tonight, you can see there's very little happening really. High pressure gives us another dry night, a little bit cloudier and indeed a little bit breezier down across the southwest there than we've seen recently, so not quite as cold as we've had in previous nights, but there's still a chance of a patchy rural frost. Looking ahead to the start of the weekend, and as you can see, plenty of sunshine around. The wind's starting to swing round though to move in from the east, and that means we've got this onshore breeze, a little bit more clouds starting to build up here, and the temperature's taking a bit of a knock as well. But away from that, it's nice and warm in that sunshine. For Sunday, a very similar story in western parts, but for the east, as I say, turning cooler and cloudier. Have a lovely weekend. See you tomorrow.